Mr. Welk, will you state your name for the record, please?
Kevin Welk.
All right. Mr. Welk, we're here to ask you some questions about an automobile accident in which you were involved on December 9, 2017. Is that your recollection of the date of the accident?
Yes.
And can you tell us where did the accident occur?
On 55 South.
Do you remember the mile marker or intersecting exit?
No.
If I represented to you that it was south of Imperial Main Street, would that refresh your recollection?
No.
Are you familiar with the route between the intersection of 270 and 55 in Perryville?
Yes.
All right. Have you driven that route before?
Yes.
And what was your purpose in being in Jefferson County on the night of December 9, 2017?
I was going home.
Okay. And where had you been? Where had you left to go home?
Christmas shopping.
Yeah. Where were you at?
West County Mall.
Okay. Was anybody accompanying you on this trip?
Yes.
And who was accompanying you?
My wife and my daughter.
And do you remember what establishments you patronized at the West County Mall that day?
No, I do not remember.
And you don't recall how long you were present there?
No.
Do you remember what time you left West County Mall to return home?
No.
What would have been your route from West County Mall to the accident site?
Which road?
Yeah, well, how did you get from West County Mall to where the accident happened?
270 to 55.
Right. 270, what direction?
South. East.
Okay. And then 55 south?
55 South, yes.
And you have no estimate of how long it would have taken to travel that distance?
No.
All right, as you entered the highway in Interstate 55, what lane were you traveling?
I don't remember.
Okay. Do you suffer from some memory defect, sir?
No, sir.
Okay. Did this accident cause you some type of memory loss?
No, sir.
Do you have a recollection of this accident?
After the fact.
After the fact, meaning what?
After the wreck. After the accident.
Okay, so you have indicated that you have no recollection of this accident until after the impact. Is that an accurate statement, sir?
Correct. I did not know.
All right, so do you remember any details?
I know I was in the left lane.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. And can you tell us how far or how long after you entered Interstate 55 southbound did you get into lane 1?
I don't know.
Would it have been relatively quickly after you got on the highway?
I don't remember.
Do you remember what the traffic conditions were like that evening?
There were cars.
I know, but could you give us, was it a heavy traffic, light traffic?
I don't know.
You have no estimation?
There were traffic, usual traffic.
Okay, well, I don't know what the usual, cars in front of you,
Yes.
cars to the side of you?
Yes.
Okay. Did you have to wait for traffic to get over so that you could get over to the lane 1?
I don't remember.
All right, and once you got into lane 1, what speed were you traveling at?
I don't remember.
Okay. Did you review the police report before today's deposition?
No.
Have you ever reviewed the police report or the preliminary report that's been prepared?
No.
Have you reviewed any documents in preparation for today's deposition?
No.
So, did you tell the investigating officer that you had set your car to cruise control?
Yes.
And is that an accurate statement?
That I set it to cruise control?
That you were on cruise control?
Yes.
Okay. And it's your testimony that you were traveling with your car on cruise control set at what speed?
Around 70 miles an hour?
Okay. Do you know how fast you were actually traveling at the time of the accident?
No.
Did you ever review the data download from your car?
No.
Do you recall the weather conditions that night, sir?
Yes.
And what were the weather conditions?
Clear?
Dry?
Yes.
And can you tell us what is the lighting on I-55 at the scene of the accident?
Your headlights?
You don't believe there were any overhead street lights?
There are some on I-55.
Do you know if there were any at the scene of the accident?
I don't know.
Do you know how long you were traveling on Interstate 55 before the accident?
No.
And you said your headlights were on. Do you remember what they were set to?
Normal.
Do you know how far those headlights project in front of your car?
No.
And what was the make and model of that vehicle?
A Toyota Camry,
What year?
2015.
So, how long were you traveling in the lane one before the accident?
I don't know.
Do you recall other traffic being in front of you?
No traffic in front of me.
So the entire time, there was no car traveling in front of you?
Check the form.
At the time of the accident, no car was in front of me.
How about before the accident?
I don't know.
Form big.
Sir, do you wear any corrective lenses?
No, sir.
Do you know what your vision is?
2020?
Was there anything to obstruct your windshield vision?
No.
No cracks in the windshield, no other
No.
obstructions? What is the first thing you recall that would have indicated that you were in an automobile accident?
Airbags going off?
Did you ever see the vehicle that you struck before you struck it?
No.
Did you brake at all?
No.
Did you swerve at all?
I don't know.
Do you recall a collision?
When the airbags went off?
Okay, but I'm talking about a noise. Was there a loud noise?
I don't know.
Was there a jarring impact?
Yes.
Did you know what you had hit?
No.
Do you remember there being a witness at the scene?
Check the form.
After the accident?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember speaking to that witness?
Yes.
Do you remember asking him what just happened?
Yes.
Did your headlights illuminate the car that you struck before you struck it?
I don't know.
The headlights were working, weren't they?
Yes.
Okay. Did you see any vehicles in the other lanes slow down or apply their brake lights before the incident?
No.
As I understand it, your knowledge about the vehicle that was in lane one that you struck came from the highway patrolman?